Alright, hit the music. Very fun. What's up, everybody? Jared here with another magical carpet ride of a movie review. Now, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell icon to stay up to date on this channel's newest reviews, reactions, and ridiculousness. So yes, Disney is at it with their live action trend, and this one is a whole new world. See what I did there? And it's the new Aladdin remake. Young Aladdin embarks on a magical adventure after finding a lamp that releases a wisecracking genie. So can Aladdin stand on its own while also paying tribute to the original? Let's find out. But before I get into my thoughts, let me know what you guys thought of Aladdin in the comments down below. Was this the magic carpet ride you had hoped for, or was this very much a retread of the animated one? Now let's get into some of the good. So obviously the internet, myself, a lot of other critics, we were kind of skeptical about this movie. We were up in arms when they first showed the genie and the first couple promos and trailers. It looked like this movie was doomed, but I'm happy to say that Will Smith, his genie performance, that is one of the best things in this Aladdin remake. Like, obviously, he had some big shoes, or rather cuffs to fill, but he is able to inject his personality into this role. He makes the genie his own. You know, he's funny, he's charming. He does a fantastic job at translating this animated Robin Williams one to live action. Again, he did a fantastic job at paying tribute to this character. I was a little skeptical when he first showed up, but once Friend Like Me kicks in, I'm like, this guy is great, and I was sold on his performance. Another shining light in Aladdin was Naomi Scott's portrayal of Jasmine. Every time she was on screen, I adored her performance. She looked fantastic. Her costuming, the way she held herself. Obviously, in the cartoon one, she was very much kind of watered down, you know, just this damsel in distress, I guess. But in this movie, Naomi Scott brings a strong performance to this role. And also at the end, you kind of find out that she is able to kind of carry herself with or without a man, and I like that kind of strong aspect built into her character dynamic. Aside from the performance of those two characters, the set design, the production design, the elaborate costuming, everything was over the top, and it translated perfectly from kind of the cartoon, you know, all the bright stuff in that animated movie to the live screen, making it real, making it feel like this world is like a real place. It's a very much living world, and for example, like the costuming of Jasmine and Prince Ali, it's elaborate, it's fancy. It mirrors kind of what was in there, but added a lot of detail to translate it into real life. And also the big Prince Ali parade scene, you know, the bright colors, the parade, the animals, the exotic, everything around this sequence I thought was going to be next to impossible to translate onto the big screen, but they do it perfectly. Again, Guy Ritchie, the set designers, whoever was in charge, basically the whole production, they did a great job at bringing this vibrant cartoon over-the-top parade to this real life with the backdrop of Agrabah. And I cannot forget to mention the music and musical numbers in this movie. Obviously, it's paying tribute again to the original, but every singer, everyone that performs these songs puts their own unique twist on it and kind of gives it an updated flavor. Obviously, there's so many iconic songs, A Whole New World, Friend Like Me, Prince Ali, but they took kind of the core ideas of these songs and made them updated for those characters. For example, the singing songs that Genie has, you know, there's a little bit of a hip-hop vibe or flavor mixed into those, and then also A Whole New World with Scott and Massoud. They're singing, they're going back and forth. Again, they make it their own, paying tribute to the original, and I liked it. And for the most part, the CGI was great. I mean, obviously with a very CGI heavy movie, it's going to be tough to nail every single scene, so there are one or two that is a little bit but the biggest thing was the genie that I was very skeptical on, like I mentioned earlier. But the genie, Will Smith, his CGI, his performance, that is not the problem at all. There's maybe a few aspects where Abu, his eyes or face look a little off, but other than that, for the CGI, this is a pretty solid film. However, Aladdin does have a few aspects or flaws that just did not translate properly for myself, one of which was Jafar's character. From the animated movie, I thought that he was more kind of menacing, he was more intimidating. In this one, the portrayal of him kind of feels like this whiny little boy that can't get what he wants. You know, his voice is not intimidating. I just wanted more from this character for him to be menacing, and I'm a little surprised that Guy Ritchie, he is obviously the director of this movie, and his films are very noticeable. You know, he puts Guy Ritchie-isms in there. I thought that that would be kind of overwhelming in here, but they very much kind of, Disney either told him to water it down or told him to back off, because there's a few scenes where Aladdin is running through the village or town that I can definitely see Guy Ritchie had, you know, his own flavor mixed into there, but a lot of it feels odd to get a director of this caliber to do this film without putting his personality into it. Overall, Aladdin is fun, it's something new, and I walked out happy. With superb performances, wonderful costuming and sets, a new twist on some of the songs, and some good CGI. But Jafar lacking any sort of intimidation. I'd recommend checking out Aladdin if you have the chance. Again, this is a nice, updated, fresh take for a new generation, and it is not at all gonna, quote-unquote, ruin your childhood. In closing, I'm gonna give Aladdin 3.4 out of 5 magic lamps. So what did you guys think of Aladdin? I want to know in the comments down below. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Watch some more videos up there, you know, movie reviews, trailer reactions, fun comedy skits. I just dropped a couple days ago my JB Classic for the original Aladdin movie. Check that out over there. Follow all my social media stuff down there. Click that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon to stay up to date on this channel's newest content. Seriously, it helps a lot. And until next time, I'll see you later.